to Warhammer. Well, I decided that I could wait no longer. I want to try the lizard men.
We must preserve this world.
I wish to play as Kroq'Gar because, well, his aesthetic, the two-footed lizard man, appeals to me far better than Mazdamundi, the big, fat Jabba the Hutt toad. Also, I really like how he reduces upkeep for Saurus and grants armor to Stegodons, because Stegodons are the best unit in their army, from what I have come to understand. Alright, I'm gonna let this road. I will be back shortly.
O mighty Kroq'Gar, you find yourself far from home on an expedition to the Southlands. Yet you are not alone here. Other lizardkin may be found nearby, although their interpretation of the Great Plan may differ from yours. I advise caution. Beyond the jungles lie the barren deserts of the dead. You will find no allies here, and the mountains are not hospitable to your kind. Yet they will need to be crossed if you are to join your geomantic strands to the nodes in Lustria. Beware, too, of the living, the warm bloods that dwell in these lands.
Future me.
Constant war upon one another, and will be hostile
Hello
to
there.
your cohorts also.
Oh, I completely forgot this is the first time. Just need to do some quick setup things here, and, well, I'll simply edit that out in post. Let's see. Oh, don't go crashing on me. Wonder if I can put a filter on the cam here. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Tone the brightness down a little, maybe? Tone the color. Maybe increase the contrast. Oh, that's opacity. Hello? Let's make it black and white, shall we? That's hue. That must be saturation. Here we go. That's much better. Alright, so when we... Hello viewers, welcome to my first ever campaign with the Lizardmen. I've never used them before. I decided I wanted to play a bit before I went to bed tonight. I know a little bit from the few streams that I've watched. Here's a stegodon. These appear to be my basic cavalry, Cold One spear riders. They are armored and shielded, armor-piercing, anti-large, and predatory senses. Why, what could that mean? Natural hunters that can sense prey hiding nearby. Skink cohorts, from what I understand, are my basic ranged units. Saurus warriors, our basic attackers. Saurus spears? Alright, that's our front line. What else do we have here? My oh my, we have a skink priest. Must be our basic spellcaster. Hey, looks like I can put him on a stegodon later. Excellent. He is fleet of foot, making him fast. Now, if I'm correct, he should have, yes, Wind Blast, Rolling Skies, the Comet of Cassandora. So, essentially, they play just like any other mage. That's good. Well, how about we embed our hero into the army? After all, magic items are very important, don't you know? Let's attack the Skaven.
Foolish thing! No!
Of course, the cowardly rats run away.
Not enough warpstone.
It might be very bad for us if they're able to get a turn on us. Well, that's the way the jazz plays. Very well, be it so. Oh, yes, the technology tree. Everything is locked. I wonder what the requirements are. Looks like the chains are all inward-like. That's a fascinating pattern. Like nothing I've ever seen before in this game. Which means, to be fair, I've only ever played High Elves. Oh, and Greenskins. I played as Grimgor before I fully understood the gravity of just how bad Grimgor is. Not bad in a good 90s kind of way. I mean, he's terrible. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab your nice smoky bourbon, your jasmine tea, or your hot coffee. You're in for a wild ride. Are you considered a siege monster? I don't know. I would prefer not to get ambushed, so I'm going to bait the Skaven into coming to me. Let's see what I've got available. Why, I have more Saurus spears, more Saurus warriors, a skink cohort with javelins. Cudgels, huh? Relatively high hit points. Alright. I'm going to go for a bigger front line. Sounds good to me. They've only got a 75 upkeep, so we might as well spam them, as it were. Geomantic web, what's this all about? Well, what have we here? I suppose I'll figure this out as things go along. Now, when I play as Imric, I generally meet the last defenders at around turn 50, or thereabouts. I wonder how powerful Imric will be when we meet. Shall we be friend or foe? There's nothing quite like a good bowl of foe, don't you know? Skink cohorts. They're fairly terrible. My goodness. But they're the only skirmishers I've got. But let's go... Are you armor piercing? No. But you are anti-large. Bit more defensive. I don't know which one's better. I guess I'll have to find out, won't I? What kind of building have I? Well, I've got an underground lagoon that allows me to get warriors. This allows me to get bigger Saurus warriors. So I'm going to build that. My public order isn't very great. There is Skaven corruption abound. We have resources, grazing pastures that improve growth. Lots and lots of growth. Does my faction trade? Yes, I cannot trade. Oh! I can trade, I believe. This guy's name is Aztec. Was that on purpose, I wonder? Of course it was. Well, let's see. Technologies and growth. Lots of growth. Hey, a public order monument. Floating gardens. Public order's pretty bad right now, so here we go. And now I end my turn. The Skaven are creeping about. Where have they gone? Casey Jr.'s coming down the track. Down and down the track with a smoky stack. I'm going to lay an ambush, a counter ambush. And once again, end my turn. Alright, alright. And then the dinosaur awaited, waited for his Manx gnome foe. Shall we have a fight to determine how this is going to go? The Serpent Coast I find, now we fight. We're fighting for our lives against Morph and Rot. Let's see what's inside. Why should I auto-resolve when it's far more fun to get in the thick of things? National Security is on Netflix. I've got a Triceratops and a little bit of cavalry. Gonna build a front line. We'll eat all of humanity. Let's see. This will be my front line. My Saurus warriors will be prepared to wrap around them. My skink cohort. Let's see. Well, we do not want them in skirmish mode. We want them to shoot what they can. And I've got some cavalry. Gotta bring them around the back. I've got me a priest who'll cast deadly spells. Who are you with the javelins? And of course I've got my monster who's gonna tear these cats to shreds. Got my priest and my hero. They're going to support the beast. For we rise in the name of Godzilla. Yes, we rise in the name of Godzilla. We don't give a hoot. We plunder and loot and rise in the name of Godzilla. What's your range, little rat? Is it more or less than mine? Oh yes. Here we go. This should be fascinating. Hey, I think I used to have, or rather, I know a guy who had a piece of terrain like this that he used for Mordheim games. Oh, I forgot about that ability. You're killing me, Smalls. Smalls, you're killing me. Well, they play a defensive game, do they? They've got summoned clan rats. That's okay. I can take them. I can spank them. I just know it. I can spank them. I feel like charging in like a crazy chap. 'Cause the one thing I'm not is a scaredy cat. Yes, the one thing I'm not is a scaredy cat. He's like an ankylosaurus, who is also a triceratops. I like it already. They move around a great deal. Somebody gotta tell me, what's the spiel? You can charge, dear Stegodon, just don't step on your friends. They run away so fast. That's how their fun's going to end. Let's try to lure them as much as we can. Running so far, we'll hit Japan. Or whatever the equivalent is on this planet of theirs. Fools never saw me coming. Soon they'll regret making war on me. The night runners will be the ones doing the running. Just a little bit of relaxation time. Watch the battle unfold. Saurus warriors versus rogues. It's a sight to behold. I'm just winging it, because that's how I'm swinging it. Just a cool cat hanging out with cold-blooded logic. What spells do I have? Yes. Got Saurus warrior buff and spells. Shooting them in the back is is keen. They can't defend themselves against you and me. Gonna move my calf out of the fray. They'll come back and make them pay. They'll chase down the night runners. At least they're not rat and gunners. And now my stag of dawn is gonna stomp and make sure they're gone. Let's do it a little faster, 'cause I'm not a master of disaster. Well, maybe disaster. We can make it go faster. The art of losing isn't hard to master. It doesn't have to be a disaster. I don't remember how the rest of the poem goes, but it's a real thing, don't you know? Oh, I have such very fond memories of my time in college, going to my literature classes. Professor Hadlock. He was easily my favorite professor of all time. Wherever you are, man, whatever new roads you ride on this world or the next, I salute you. You have my respect, now and forever. You see, the object isn't to make them all die. It's to make them run, make them cry. You gotta make them shatter, so that you can win. That army lost penalties, no joke in the end. Now, jazz is music that you don't compose. This is something every jazz musician knows. You gotta keep with the boogie and improvise. Pardon me while I have a peanut. Well, we had two settlements, and now we have two. Feeling pretty good so far. It looks like the lizardmen favor brute force over anything else. There is a lot of Skaven corruption here. Do I spread untainted? Hey, look at this. Unlike the High Elves, the buildings themselves give public order. Excellent. So next we ought to take the Cursed Jungle, because there's a lot at stake. Well, we have research available. Melee defense +5 for all Saurus units. You know what's an absolute unit? Mazdamundi. He's an absolute unit. Now I think I won't be able to trade. I've got the same basic problem as Imric across the way. But that's okay. It's quite alright. I'm itching for some fun. I'm itching for a fight. So then, let's get ourselves some more warriors. I'd like to get more of the guys with shields. Yeah, these are ant-at-large, but they're a bit tougher. They're a bit rougher. Perhaps I should trade them in. That wouldn't be much of a sin. Well, then again, some days I forget what the situation we're in. So you've just got to relax, play the game the way you like. Gonna have a root beer because I feel like. Tonight it's Virgil's sugar-free. 69 cents at the grocery outlet, not the Dollar Tree. Well, looks like someone is raiding. He should be fighting me instead of hating. Perhaps a few skinks would do me well. Gonna fight those nasty Scavenites, send them all to hell. 'Cause sooner than later, we shall be greater. Do. Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace. All right, raiding in the Temple of Skulls. It'll be a lot easier for me to speak if I sit up. It's actually a scientifically known fact that the more vertical you are, the easier you'll have a time of speaking. So, let us continue along our quest to dominate these lands. Wow. Seems to me that Kroq'Gar moves very slow. That is somewhat annoying. Oh. There is Halscurry, waiting for me to attack. I say let us do battle with him again. Or rather, more accurately, let us do battle with him for the first time, for last time he very cowardly ran away from me. So let us now end him rightly. After I'm done streaming, I'll most likely keep playing. My main stream is going to continue with Averlord until I think I'm in a really good position to switch. Meow, meow. Oops, sorry. Everything needs to be mellow. I believe he's going to ambush me. That's not cool. That is not very cool at all. Let's see, Source Wars has weapons. So these are objectively better than the others. Can't wait to get a Stegodon. Can't wait to get Carnosaurs. Many other kinds of dinosaur. I don't believe I've ever mentioned it on any of my videos, but I am an absolute dinosaur nut. Even before Jurassic Park came out. Alright. Relations with a nearby settlement have deteriorated. Their interpretation of the Great Plan may be at odds with the Old One's intentions. Your Slan mage priests inform you of a new ritual to recharge the geomantic web, but the price is sacrifice. Will you raid for captives and sacrifice them, or leave your neighbors be, as time may yet prove your vision correct? I would say leave them be. After all, we've got Skaven at our doorstep. I think they take priority. Don't you agree? Uh-oh. Well, that certainly harshes my mellow a little. You seriously don't have the movement to do that. Wow. Now, let's see here. Sequence of weapon crafting. Oh, exquisite. I really do rather enjoy the tree-shaped nature of their tech tree. It's unique. Unless, of course, every other faction does the same thing, of course. In which case, it's just neat, but not unique. But time will tell whether I end up liking it or not. What you want? I utterly and completely refuse. Oh, that is so cute. Your tough hide flesh no good for Skaven food. Peace, yes, yes. No. I will destroy you, Skaven. Don't you just love it when a victory is essentially handed right into your lap? Just dropped there by some unseen hand of fate. Alright, let us give battle. I should turn my television off. There's nothing on. Do-do-do-do. Virgil's sugar-free root beer is okay, I suppose. It doesn't taste very root beer-like. It's more dry, like a Barks root beer, than sweet and vanilla-like, the way an A&W would be. Wow, here we go then. All units with spears need to be up front. Let's see, warriors. Oh, you're warriors. Spears, and warriors, okay. Hold on just a moment. We're going to have a fight. Radish so red, radish so red. Sprinkle a little salt on the top of your head. Delicious. You know, I haven't the faintest idea how to place these units. I have almost exclusively been playing as the High Elves of late. They're hiding somewhere. This place is very atmospheric. I enjoy it. Let us move forward, for they're not going to come to us. I also don't have Really? Any units who could waste their ammunition? How about we speed the action up a little? If it allows us to, of course. You know what that symbol reminds me of? It reminds me of the Oracle from Order of the Stick. See? It looks just like the kobold. Ah, and here they rear their ugly heads. Hello, Stegodon. Thank you, Stegodon. Who is a good dinosaur? Who is best boy? And there, of course, they are. I wonder if making a mad rush is the only thing we can really do here. So let us have a shock charge right into their ranks. Well, let's see. Ah, there we go. If I could get the chat over, it would be easier to see the chat. What I'm thinking is have it over here, under the dunnage somewhere. I certainly hope that the entirety of Blizzard Pro Tactics isn't overwhelm the enemy with numbers. Otherwise, this might work out to being a very boring campaign. You see, I know I'm going to enjoy it once I start getting more dinosaurs, because I'm a bit of a dinosaur nut. I was so excited when I first saw the trailer for Jurassic Park, because I recognized one of the more, at the time, obscure dinosaurs, the raptor. You see, I didn't call them raptors at that time. I knew them by another name, Deinonychus. Have any of you ever heard of We Sing Dinosaurs? It was a children's songbook, meant so that you could play the songs along with the audio tape on a piano or an organ. In my case, we had an organ at our house, an electric one. I used to jam on it. Didn't learn much music, but I had fun. Oh dear, poor Kroq'Gar. He seeks glorious battle, but he's just standing there. Only he stands there. Was there not an Argonian by that name at some point? So far, I'm a bit nonplussed with the combat. It's not as fun watching a bunch of lizards swing swords as it is as watching a bunch of magic missiles destroy the target. They're just kind of stabbing. Oh. How about... Hello, my dear Stegodon. Please, here you go. I'm gonna call you Snoofles. Cavalry is useless as usual. Da-da-da-da. I am quite surprised they didn't choose to ambush me. Fascinating. Where's my dinosaur? There's my dinosaur. Where's my priest? My priest is going to buff my dinosaur. I haven't actually had a close look at the model of this thing. That is more than 3 hands. It's 5 hands. So it's more like a Pentaceratops. With an Ankylosaurus back and Stegosaurus tail. It's a sort of dinosaur chimera, if you will. Begging your humble pardon. It seems that even playing negligently I can... Then again, I am, of course, on normal difficulty, being that it's my first time using Luthen. I'm hoping that by the late game I will learn them much better. Although, I think the High Elves might still be my go-to faction for years to come. Hey, can't wait until Warhammer 3 comes out. That's wonderful. For now, please enjoy the sound of my voice and the actions of the gameplay as they contrast each other. For it is night, and I must be as quiet as possible. No way. Let's see here. Oh, they're all attacking the leader. I see. Come now. Are they expendable? Oh, so they are. Oh, here we go. Now they shatter. There's the army loss penalty. A beautiful thing to behold. I don't need to hunt them all down. They were intercepted in the underway. So then they shall all be dust in the wind. Here is a villanelle that I wrote in college. Not a single beep was given that day, ne'er do we give a hoot, a whit, or care, and so we gallivant along our way. The sunlight shines upon golden fields of hay. Gadflies nip the bums of every mare, not a single beep was given that day. A bluebird sings a song so bright, so gay. The scent of bacon fills the morning air, and so we gallivant along our way. But there's no method to this random way, no hidden meaning or pretentious flair. Not a single beep was given that day, and so we gallivant along our way. Let us see now what happens when we win. Why, we can release them. We can exterminate them. And we can eat them. All of them. Wow. Look at that replenishment. My cavalry is almost full. Why, I believe this is the best option. And now the flesh of our enemies has been consumed. War has been declared between the dwarves and the vampires. Let's see here. Can I reach them? No. But I can reach their settlement. I think that I should like to auto-resolve this. Let us loot and occupy for more money. I can hold on to this place, no problem. They shall have attrition. Interesting. Because I have so very many buildings that improve public order. For example, the Old One Monument. What else do I have? What goes up to level 3? Technologies, income from all buildings, recruitment capacity. What else only goes up to level 3? Ah, here. Defenses. A scrying pool. I wonder what it does. Campaign movement range in this area. What about army things? This one unlocks cold ones. This one unlocks skinks. Saurus warriors. Kroq'Gar veterans. Ripperdactyls. Where do I get Stegodon? Ah, here we go. Wonderful. Very wonderful. Let's see. Great plan. Slan faction ride. Wide. I do want one of these. So, how about a growth building first? Where do I find a growth building? Here we are. Perfect. Ah. It seems that both Kroq'Gar and my mage have leveled up. Let us have Windblast. It is very good against unarmored foes. I have found it to be quite useful sometimes. And Lord Kroq'Gar himself has 2 skill points to spend. So, how about we work our way towards draft... Excuse me. How about we work our way towards Lightning Strike with Ancient Cunning? Oh, it's not ambush defend chance. Alas. Untainted. Iron Discipline. Bonded Service. Well, let's at least get towards Lightning Strike. It looks like I'll be... Ooh. It looks like I'll be giving more ambushes than trying to avoid them. But first I must eliminate the Skaven.
Think me fool!
As a matter of fact, I may very well sojourn to the north in order to fight the Skaven in their entirety. A commandment is available. What have I? Income, growth, and public order. Research rate. Chance of a plague spreading. Very little. Siege holdout time. Very good. Weapon strength for all units, local armies. I'm going to go for the public order one. I think that's very good. We're going to have a public order problem for a long time, I'm afraid. Very well. Let us end our turn.
No!
By the by, if anybody's watching, I can't tell. Wait. Perhaps I should rectify that by going on my monitor profile. I have another profile, you see, that I use for monitoring. Oh. Can I monitor my own? Ah, yes, of course. There we go. Now I can see your chat. Oh. Knowledge regained. We have discovered an ancient plaque that has revealed lost knowledge. This grants winds of magic, but I don't have a whole awful lot of spells right now. This'll be alright to simply ignore. So much for dilemma. I wonder where they've gone. It is now turn 11. So far, I think we're doing okay. We have 5,000 gold pieces to work with. Public order is getting much better. What else can we do to help with the taintedness? Well, the garrisons provide public order. But what can I do to help get rid of the Skaven scum? How about we lay an ambush? They have no more. They are but a roving band of marauders now. And once that army is gone, they will be gone. Nothing else I can do. Unless a ritual can be summoned. Rite of Awakening. A Slan Mage Priest will be available for recruitment. Very well. Here we go. And now we have a healer. Where did he go? Oh, I see. Ah. It's a lord, not a hero. But the cost isn't so great. Very well then. Look at the size of this model. Perhaps I should give you a nickname. You know what you are? Sea King, huh? I don't actually have a snarky name for you. You can keep your name unaltered. Now, how about we all move together? I think it is most exquisite that we now have a life slan, which I'm told is the recommended lord for a stack full of stegodons. So in that case, let us ambush together. If I do manage to ambush the slan, should be able to help out. Let us end our turn. Oh my. Well, it looks like recruitment costs have gone up. Very well, be it so. Let us move closer to the Golden Tower. If I remember correctly. Oh. Oh, I see. Astromancy. What does this do? Oh my goodness. What an exquisite way of moving. Very well. Let us move together. We are heading for the Golden Tower, a very wealthy settlement if I remember correctly. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses, helpless to resist the notes I write. For I compose the music of the night. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sunset, tremulous and tender. Hearing is believing, music is deceiving. Heart is lightning soft as candlelight. Dare you trust the music of the night? Close your eyes, for your eyes will only tell the truth. And the truth isn't what you want to see. In the dark it is easy to pretend that the truth is what it ought to be. Softly, gently, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind. In this darkness which you know you cannot fight, the darkness of the music of the night. Aha. Oh. How very curious. I don't think I've seen the Knights of Caledor on here. Where are they? Looks like we have ourselves a new research, perhaps. Yes, we have this. Skinks. Salamander, Razor Dawn, blah blah blah. Oh dear. I don't know. I think we need all of these. Well, well, there is still a ruin left. Let us go there. Let's make our escape. Are we at war with any other tribes? No. Knowing now what I know about Confederation, I know the Confederation's a good idea. Especially when they begin to build much bigger buildings. Public order goes up, growth goes up, so it just keeps snowballing, does it? Wonderful. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, the light is a bit bright. You wish a non-aggression pact. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. I actually need to turn my light off. Oof. Watch this. Little trick I picked up. There we go. By the light of my computer monitor, you can still see my face. This is only temporary. Let's find out what they have. Well, we can do it next round. For certain. I've got nothing else to do. I end my turn. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. Whoever the Arachnos are, they've been destroyed. Very well, be it so. She walked into my office one day. Legs that went all the way up to here. Fiery red hair, tiny freckles, and alabaster skin. I've got no idea where I'm going with this story. Well, what do you know? Seems I'll be able to take this without fighting as soon as I have some money. How many settlements do the vampires have? Why, they have 3, of course. The dwarves of Kroq'Gar have 1. Can I take them in my current state? Not likely. Well, fortune, as they say, favors the bold. If I want money, I'll have to do battle. In order to do battle, I need an enemy. And I see a perfect enemy right over here. Come, let us fight them. Take the battle to their shores. Public order has stabilized. Very good. Resources. Excellent. What does this do? Skink chiefs, skink priests. Alright, so essentially a spellcasting resource. Public order and extra income from loot. I like it. Feral Dread Saurian. I like it, I like it. What is this one? Ah, that's my public order building, is it? Naturally. This one allows me to get Temple Guard and Scar veterans. I know absolutely nothing about them. I'm about to find out soon enough. As I watch the names of the different factions go by, I remarked on how they were continuing to get smaller and smaller as more and more factions are destroyed. The list grows shorter and shorter. Oh, who are you?
I'll have your soul.
Oh, they're rebels, are they? Oh. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight those rebels. Oh, I just saw the Knights of Caliber symbol. There it was. Ugh. Your frown is shown, then you are not dreaming. I just ate a bunch of vampires. How do I feel? Wow, let's get some nutrition down. Can't do anything about that. Alright, Lightslam, looks like you've got the same basic... Yes, of course, but really, I must get Route Marcher so he can move faster. Kroq'Gar level up. Excellent. Soon enough, soon enough. 2 more levels and he'll have lightning strike rather. Why, it's a very important spell, of course. I shan't actually be upgrading them yet. I still need more money. So there you are. Well, a new ritual, huh? I do not wish to do so. Exquisite. So, my thought is to take on the vampires. And also take the Doomglade. But I will do the Doomglade with my Lightslam. It'll cost him nothing, really. Is this a major settlement? It is a major settlement. When I find a minor settlement, I'm going to use it as a sacking punching bag. I never signed any agreements with them. Therefore, I am well within my rights. Ah, very good. I am more than happy to auto-resolve. Ah, very good. We will hopefully replenish very, very soon. What shall I build? These are all required, right? I need to get all of these, do I not? I think my neighbor might be home. Oh, that's still going on, is it? Revered spear of Tlaxank, blah blah. But what should I build? Let's find out. Income. Here we go. Money. Here we go. Money. How about money and public order? Wonderful. Oh, look at this. A new quest. I don't think I'm ready for this. Grand Plaza. I should focus on... Oh, but I need at least 2,500 to colonize the new settlement. So I'm going to hold off. We're getting closer to lightning strike. Let's see here. Wow, we want evasion. One settlement down, 2 to go.
Your prestige grows,
Wonderful.
my lord.
Extra money.
News of your
Always
conquest
good.
spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
What shall I research next? Why, I believe that I need... I think I need all of these. I think. So let us begin looking for a scrying pool somewhere. Where do I get them? Where indeed? Star Chamber, Beast Lair. Weapon Crafter's Commune. Kroq'Gar. Sotek. Slan. Oh, that's pretty good. It's very good indeed. Ah, here's the scrying pool. It's a level 3 building, so here we go. What else can I build? Well, this will unlock technologies. Alright, just about it. Let us get the tablet of spotting next. Oh, who are you? Where are you, Quick? Oh, is that them right there? Oh, that's them right there. Very well. I refuse to make any kind of non-aggression pact with Skaven. I cordially despise them. Ugh. Well, please forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fairly tired and need to cut this short, I'm afraid. On that note, I bid you all good night.